Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Patriot franchise here on Madden 26, years 2028, season number 4, week number 5, Sunday night, prime time against the Detroit Lions. 86 overall team, 88 offense. Last game was a struggle. We did not look good in our last game. And that offense you see, that 33.7, we're number 2 offense in the league now. That just didn't show up last week, and we still haven't figured out the defense. Defense is struggling, having a hard time with some coverage, I think, and not getting the pressure that we're used to as well. So this week we're going to be facing off against the Detroit Lions and trying to figure out what to do and how we're going to stop them. I wanted to walk through some of the player negotiations with some of you in this particular week. And maybe make some decisions. We have a little bit to make. JC Latham is the first player I kind of want to start with. We want to keep our offensive linemen. We need offensive linemen to come through and do their thing. However, he's a low interest and a high price, 36 mil. If we sign Milton, which I think I want to do, and we try to sign JC, that probably wouldn't work. And then Zach, and I don't know that that's going to work. And I definitely want to re-sign Zach Frazier since he's interested. So JC Latham kind of comes out to be a player that we may want to try to move on from. And so young player, young right tackle. I think he's a superstar. I can't remember. Is he a star? Yeah, he's a star player. So let's just take a look and see what kind of offers we get. Now, what I'm interested in is I think I want to move away from Jeremy Chin at the free safety position. We don't have good coverage at the free safety position, and I think that's what I want. I want the coverage there. We tried Johnson in the last game. He played a little bit better, but I'd be willing to look at a older cornerback or a I don't know, like this guy, J.R. Preston. I don't know if he's he's 24. I don't know if he's the right guy. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he is about. So, or J.P. Preston, 5'11", not tall enough. Does have the man coverage but 72 hit power. Actually, this guy's not too bad. Yeah, he's just a little short for me. 5'11". The 24-year-old is good. That's very interesting. We would just convert him to free safety. Pretty straight up is what we would do. I don't know if he's got the coverage and the man. He's got the speed. It's a good opportunity. It's possible. Very possible. So we messed up there. We're gonna go back down here to okay, so the Buccaneers were one player. Will Johnson is another player. Let's take a look at him real quick. 25 years old, 6'2", that's a little bit better. Great zone coverage, which is good for a safety. And 79 man. He actually looks like a safety. Tackle is 70. Play recognition is 89. Another great this is another guy that could be really good. That's another guy that could be good. He looks like a safety. Definitely look. Hit power is a little low, but it's a free safety. Love the awareness. Yeah, I like him. What is his contract situation? 5 years remaining. Ooh, really like that. Will Johnson could be a dude. Okay, so that wasn't me earlier. It just doesn't go back to the right screen. Okay, so honestly, if I was going between those, Will Johnson's a pretty good pick. Looking through here, there's free safety. Morning. And Carlton Davis, 84. An aging superstar, 25. Also very interesting. Take a look here. And 87 and 87. Awareness is 90. He's got the superstar X factor already. He's getting older. What's his contract situation? If he's got a bad contract situation, the decision's easy. Okay, so he's in 2 years we would be, man, it almost feels like we should go with that other guy. Can we get a right tackle with one of these teams? All right, so let's go look at the trade away here and take a look one more time. Okay, so we're gonna look at, who was it? Will Johnson, was that the guy? It was. Okay, so Will Johnson. Let's do a counter and let's just see what their right tackle situation is. Would they be willing to just give us that guy instead of this? I'd be willing to do both of these. I'm sure this isn't going to go through. I'm going to put something that I know won't go through just because I want to get a feel for where they are. So we're just going to put draft pick, first round draft pick. I know they're not going to do that. Okay, so decline. Okay, great. Let's do round 5. Nope. I mean, again, I don't want it to go through. I just want to see. Oh, they may do Latham for Johnson and Glaze. That might go through. Huh. I'd be interested if they're willing to do that deal. I would absolutely do that deal. Shoot, but while we're here, I mean, since y'all are close, so they got a bunch of picks here. I don't really care about anything after 4. Honestly, just this would be a pretty good haul for us. Would solve a problem for us. All right, I'm gonna submit it. Let's see. Okay, decline. They didn't like it. Okay, so maybe let's see. I'm giving up a right tackle. Oh, I said Jeremy Chin. So maybe I'm willing to give up Jeremy Chin. Let's give up Jeremy Chin and see what's going on there. I bet that will go through. That'll definitely go through. So now we do want, let's just put, again, something that we don't think will go through. Okay. Let's take out this, let's put a round 2 there. Again, I don't think they're going to take that. Okay. Round 3 there. Willing and Dylan. Ooh. Wow. Very close. In that case, we'll throw a draft pick. Maybe a draft pick will make it better. Oh no. And it does. And we make the deal, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to pick up a corner, a pretty nice corner that we're about to we're going to move to free safety, and we're going to lose Latham, lose Chin, 2 players that, we're starting to feel like really didn't belong on the team. That leaves us with 65 million. So we only lost 5 million in the deal. Let's go ahead and sign the people that we know we want. I want to try to keep Zach Frazier. 3 years sounds like a good deal to me. What you're asking for is what we'll give. Boom, he's gonna return. All right, that leaves us 49, and I do want to sign Jared Wilson. Where is he? Where you at, Jared? There he is. I do want to sign Jared Wilson. Pretty good. Let's try to lock him up for 5. With us locking him up for 5, I'll take the money up a little bit. Just on principle. I know that that's not what he wanted, but he could become a strong guy, and then there we go. Okay, so 42 million is what we got left. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Milton Williams is talking about. If we sign him, we got 32. Let's see if he'll give us a little bit of a deal. We'll come down a little bit. We'll pop up the bonus. 3 years is good. Good offer. Milton Williams coming on in. We're going to settle the deal there. So we're down to 14 million and not interested in keeping Marcus Jones or Calvin Austin or Medrano. So yeah, we'll take care of it. Man, don't think we're going to keep him. Let's see, is this a deal? This might be a deal. It is. It's a little bit of a deal. Let's go ahead and see if we can get him for 4. Okay, we get him for 4 years. And now that leaves Sanker, who we cannot sign at this moment. And Sanker's a pretty good player. So let's see what the market will give us for Sanker. We're going to add him to the trade block. We'll see what offers come back to us starting next week. Now let's jump to the depth chart and fix some of these things. Halfback is good. Always have to check these things. Fullback is back. Yep, that kept. Great. Okay, that is good. Left tackle, that is good. Left guard is good. Center is good. Right guard, yep. And this is where we lost a little bit. Right tackle. So which player do we want to play? Pass block, power. Looks like Blake Fisher's the better guy. Is he the younger guy too? I think he is the younger guy. We're gonna start with Fisher and see what we get from that. And then we're going to jump to corner. Johnson is the corner here. So we want to move. Wow. He's not as good there. Let's go here to, we need to go ahead and convert him. Didn't look like his conversion was going well though. He's an 84 here. We're gonna edit player. Man, did I make a mistake? Should I have gone ahead and went with should I have gone and went with the other guy? With the Raiders? Okay, free safety. Oh, okay, no, he's an 85. Very nice. Okay, very nice. We did the right thing. He's actually more optimized in this spot. Let's see what we want. We want manage team, depth chart, and free safety. Yep, like this. I really like this. I really hope, Will, you know what? We're believing in you. You're joining a team with high expectations. Man, Sanker is he's a good player. I don't know if we're gonna be able to re-sign him. We may just have to lose him. We have to play with him this season, lose him, see if he'll change his mind about wanting to be with us or not. Okay, so I didn't expect that to take that long. That's 15 minutes. I tell you what, man, this is not going to be a gameplay video. This is just going to be a catch up on the league video. So, and then we'll jump into the gameplay in a separate one, because otherwise the video will be really, really long. And I don't know that that's what we want. Okay, so if that's the case, let's take a look. If you remember, here is how the teams broke out at the beginning of the season. You had your contenders, the Browns, the Lions, the Raiders, the Texans, and the 49ers and Eagles, all in the mix there. There's a lot that's happened in this first 4 games. Looking at the Browns are true to form. They're 3-1. The Raiders, though, 1-3. The Raiders are 1-3, not off to a good start. Houston Texans 2-2, and then looking at the NFC, we have let's see, the Lions, who we're about to play, 0-4. They have no wins this season, 0 wins for them. Let's see who else is there. The 49ers 1 win, 1-3. And the Eagles are 3-1 and doing all right. So meanwhile, there's a little look at it. You guys can kind of see what I'm looking at here. Here's the Rams. Rams are 4-0. The Rams are 4-0. Rams were a team coming in this season believing that they were in a rebuilding state. So far, they're off to a great start. Eagles are performing up to task. Panthers, decent. Packers, also a team that, playoff hopefuls. Vikings. The Vikings were... Where are the Vikings? Oh, yeah. The Vikings were a rebuilding team. The Giants are a rebuilding team. So, we got a few players and teams that are just, they are off to great starts. We'll see. Again, very early in the season. Looking at the AFC, the Jaguars are 4-0. They were a rebuilding team. Of course, the Patriots, we lost 1. We're 3-1. The Chiefs, they're in there. The Jets, though, 3-1, a rebuilding team. Of course, the Browns are supposed to be there. Chargers is a rebuilding team. So, I don't know, man. A lot of surprises in the league right now. And then here's some players that you see. You see a familiar name there, 2 familiar names if you've been on this channel. Josh Jacobs with the Jacksonville Jaguars, 313 yards leading all rushers. And there's Travion Henderson right behind him with 309, 65 carries and 4 touchdowns, playing very well for Pittsburgh, who is doing big things. You also see Patrick Queen over there with the interceptions for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh playing very well. We expected that they would be pretty good. They were 87 overall, and we expect they would be good. Tua Tagovailoa leading all quarterbacks with 11, 86, 10 touchdowns. Caleb Williams right behind him, and Jackson Dart, number 3 in the early part of the season. Michael Parsons over there with the sacks. And you can get a look at everywhere else just to kind of see kind of snapshot what's going on. Looks like there's been a few plays and a few things going on here. Excitement around this game coming up for the Patriots. You can take a look at some of those if you like. I don't see anything there that's really standing out to me, but we do have the game of the week. Like I said, that game of the week is the Patriots and the Lions, 2 of the top teams coming into this season. Let's take a look. While we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at the Lions team. And let's take a look at the Lions team, see what they are talking about. Well, first of all, we can look at the injury. And there's a pretty big one. Jahmyr Gibbs, halfback, superstar X factor for Detroit, out. Will not be playing this week. Neither will the backup, McAllister. So they're going to be on the 3rd string running back coming into the game that we're going to be playing them. Should be, hopefully, a little easier on us. And they're also going to be without strong safety. So if we look at their depth chart for the Lions, they're coming in pretty injured. Here's the halfback. They've got to play Earl Vincent, 66 overall. And there he is. He is injured and out. Let's take a look at that strong safety and see who it was at their starter. It was their starter. And so they're going to be on their backup with their starter as well. So they're going to be limping into this game when they play us. But, it is what it is, man. Injury's part of the game. We'll be without a couple players as well, though. The left guard and the left guard is our starter, but Garay is the rookie who was not really starting, but is got some high expectations. All right, man, that's it. That's it for this video. Thought that we would just kind of work through some of the negotiations, maybe give you a little bit of the snapshot of the league, let you know how everything is going, and then preview that, that Lion team. Here's a look at where we are, by the way. Superstar for the quarterback. We got a couple, 2 superstar X factors. Although I gotta tell you, man, Patton does not play that way. He drops a lot of balls. Drops balls all the time. Jay Stevens is a star player. It's interesting. Our offense doesn't have a lot of superstar X factors. We have the 2. It's the defense, though. The defense has a lot of key players. There's one there with Wheeler. He's a superstar X factor. Weber, Cooper Boyle, Trace Crawford. Let's see. And then the guy Trace Crawford. Where's the free safety? Oh, there he is. Yeah, oh, he's a star. Yeah. So anyway, all right, that's it. That's all I got for this one. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for sticking with the preview. Let me know if these videos are something that you kind of like. Just a non-playing video, but one that just kind of looks around the league. I always want to try to keep you up to date on what's going on. So, and hopefully it feels alive, you know, and sometimes season 4, hard to keep up. So any ideas you guys have or anything like that, love to hear them. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thoroughly appreciate it. Sis Pastors Game 2. Next video will be the Lions and the Pats. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.